Tinubu is the Biafra they are looking for.
No, he says he's the Messiah of Biafra.
He's the Messiah of Biafra, whatever I say.
Tinubu is the Biafra we have been looking for. Yes!
Mr. Umahi can support Tinubu any way he wants to support. But I think it's a stretch on the over 3 million people that died, the children that were kwashiorkored, the people that were pained, the 10,000 people that were dying of famine on a daily basis, to now say President Tinubu is the Biafra they are looking for.
No, he says he's the Messiah of Biafra.
He's the Messiah of Biafra, whatever I say.
Inclusion.
My people, no be small thing. Rufai don't finish Dave Umahi. We talk say Tinubu na Biafra will be say that they look for him finish him, him pieces him, and as it stands right now, they look for Rufai because of waiting in talk for this video. Pay attention, listen to waiting or Rufai talk. We make they look for him. In fact, even Abat even there against him. I say may close him out, may no talk all those things. Say look at waiting Dave Umahi mean and in the support him. Rufai, you know, see Rufai and a person will be saying the only talk truth and you know the toilet nonsense. As him being go just talk. You know even care about in life, you know care about in office, you know care. In fact, waiting in talk for this video, the thing even they shock me. Say why Rufai go even talk something like this? Why he go extra mile? We be saying no say Dave Umahi get that federal power and get Tinubu for him back. The way we just pieces and the way they take support Biafra, when they there say whether him be part of Biafra. I want to make you pay attention. Watch this video from the start to the end. Listen to waiting Rufai talk and share this video to all Biafra so that they go see waiting that happen. Share this video so that everybody go know waiting Rufai talk and to back Rufai so that they no go come turn the thing upside down. You know, see people like to turn things upside down. Listen the video from the starting to the end. That's how you go get the full gist waiting in talk so that they no go turn against Rufai. They talk say Rufai talk this thing. Pay attention. Waiting in talk about the Biafra and about Mazana and the Calvary in detention. In fact, at the ending, you go listen to one important message where we say we concern Biafra, where we say all the whole Biafra need to know. Watch to the end and share this video to everyone. I beg with the beg and share this video so that everybody go know what they go on for our country Nigeria and what they won't do against Rufai because of this statement where he make. Government they find Rufai right now. Share this video right now and don't forget to click the subscribe button for more updates.
Please, with due respect, Mr. Umahi can support Tinubu any way he wants to support. But I think it's a stretch on the over 3 million people that died, the children that were kwashiorkored, the people that were pained, the 10,000 people that were dying of famine on a daily basis, to now say President Tinubu is the Biafra they are looking for.
No, he says he's the Messiah of Biafra.
He's the Messiah of Biafra, whatever I say.
Inclusion, development,
no, Dr.
progress,
Dr.
development.
He should have just kept Biafra out of it. He can hype Tinubu all he wants. But Biafra is a sore point for Igbo people. I have friends that were child soldiers during the war. Please, let's not go there. It's a sorry part. A lot of them are still angry with General Gowon and what he wrote in the book. And the book he recently released.
Most of those people have not read the book.
No, they have read the book.
Where did they get a copy?
No, they have read the book. And a lot of them are still feeling very hard done. And these are witnesses to history. It didn't happen behind them. I'm saying child soldiers. People that went through the pain. And
like
I think
it
is very sad. No, I'm not talking about Sonny Roche. So you don't even know
a child soldier.
No, so you don't even know who I was talking about. So that was somebody else. It's not even Sonny Roche. So I think it is very despicable and sad for us just to mitigate the plight of Biafra and what happened there. And you see, Hoji, we have never taken our time to review what happened in Biafra. Atonement for Biafra is just more than no victor, no vanquish. It is deeper than that. Atonement is not in political rhetorics and political positions here and there. No. Just after the war, we had the top political parties ceding their vice presidential position to somebody from the southeast. We all know how Alex Ekweme, prominent architect, became the vice president of Nigeria. But that's not atonement. Atonement is a full sense of belonging. And that's why a lot of people are agitating and say, an Igbo presidency might just be a step in the way. So it's a deeper conversation, and let's not mitigate it on the bounds of policy. You can hype Tinubu, you can say he's your God Almighty, you can lick his foot, you can do anything. But when you start to mention Biafra in that way, it loses me, please.
Okay, no, let's put it like this. My understanding of it is that Minister Umahi, who is known as a major promoter, supporter, fan of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was speaking in a figurative manner. When he says what Biafrans are looking for, Tinubu has already provided in terms of infrastructure, in terms of, progress in eastern Nigeria. I don't think he's saying Tinubu is a member of MASOB or is supporting the idea of, Biafra succeeding from Nigeria. He is saying, in my view, that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is promoting development in the Southeast. He is saying that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is promoting inclusion in Southeast Nigeria. He is saying that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is rehabilitating the Southeast. And it's not the only person who over the weekend, in the course of the presidential primaries, spoke like that. I think the Deputy Speaker, Honorable Benjamin Kalu, what is that state now? Abia.
In Abia State.
Abia State spoke in similar manner.
The Minister of Works, Umahi, has sparked a debate online after declaring that Igbo people are no longer marginalized in Nigeria, insisting there is no jurisdiction for or justification for continuing agitation for a separate Biafran state. The former Ebonyi State Governor made the assertion while inspecting federal projects in the southeast, crediting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration with unprecedented integration of the region into Nigeria's national development. Umahi argued that sentiments of marginalization that once fueled separatist movement have eased significantly due to massive infrastructure investments across the southeast region. Let's take a look.
In the past administration, our people felt very much marginalized more than they were ever marginalized. That was the reason that people were agitating for Biafra. But I can say today that we are well integrated into the mainstream of the nation Nigeria. And so we are very grateful to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. There will be no need for Biafra again. We are comfortable with President. It is not all about appointment. And even if you come to appointment, this Minister of Works, this minister that the President is using to do works in all the political zones, the Southeast is benefiting very well. We cannot be the first, and yet we are not the last. But in the past, we are not just the last. We were forgotten, we were not remembered. But the President has done that. So, my brothers and sisters, we cannot take our rightful position by sentiments and phenomenal statements. It is by realities and being strategic. And supporting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is being strategic.
All right, this is an interesting development in Nigeria's political discourse. For years, infrastructure deficit has been a legitimate grievance in the southeast. The marginalization debate remains open, but Umahi's focus on tangible development is worth noting. The second Niger Bridge, the Enugu-Port Harcourt Road, and other projects he mentioned represent real investments that improve lives and connectivity. These efforts deserve expansion and sustained commitment. Of course, reactions have trailed, and I'll take one. This person wrote, infrastructure doesn't ease decades of exclusion. Roads aren't representation, and a minister does not get to declare people's grievances over because contracts were awarded. This is politics, not healing. Another ex-user wrote, finally, a leader who sees that development is the best way to handle agitation. If the Southeast is getting its fair share of infrastructure and key appointments like the Works Ministry, then the focus should shift to building a stronger Nigeria together. Good roads and the SEDC are steps in the right direction. Huge debate, Rufai on fire.
Anyway, Umahi is a politician. You know the thing about politicians, they will say anything. As long as they are empowered, they are tilted towards a particular position. He will say anything. What do you expect Umahi to say about President Tinubu? He's Minister of Works. He's the one commissioning projects. He will say that Igbos are not marginalized. In fact, at this rate, I even say that, I'm not saying he said it too, please don't get me wrong. At this rate, I even said that no hurt was done during the Civil War. But please, if you believe Igbos are not marginalized, then you will believe that osmosis is the name of a Turkish footballer. Igbos are highly marginalized. Very, very marginalized. In many areas. In areas of government contracts, in areas of presidency. That's why we advocated during the last presidency. So since the return to democracy, so is it not right for an Igbo man to be president? Yoruba has been president. Abinobiso. Hausa Fulani, Fulani has been president. Abinobiso. Where is an Igbo man there? Ijo has been president. Where is an Igbo man there? And you're saying they are not grossly marginalized? Even the infrastructure that he's talking about, we saw railway in other parts of the country. How many rail? During this Christmas period, if infrastructure has been greatly done in Southeast, people should be using rail to travel everywhere now. Mm-hmm. How much is it? See the way we're celebrating Second Niger Bridge, as it was a big project.
Yes.
And for what is worth, how many roads are they doing in the Southeast that they are shouting, what's it called? Is it the Southeast that everywhere you go, checkpoint? Is it that easy on the people? So it's not, you should not even say that. You see, and that's why the other day, when the Eyina Baribe was saying that some people don't even have the nerve to come and say some people that come and support Tinubu. Okay. He made a strong point there. See, so he should not even say that. But what do you expect him to say? He's in Tinubu's government. He's enjoying the government.
All right. Okay, Dr. Abati, I know that you need to speak on this topic. So Umahi is saying here that no need for Biafra agitation.
No, with due respect, I disagree on this point with the Minister of Works. Now, I don't think there will be many Igbo people who will agree with him on the point of marginalization, not about Biafra, because we always say, in theory, that the civil war has not ended. Mm-hmm. And there are a lot of Igbo people, majority of them, who think that Igbos have not been given their due in Nigeria since the no victor, no vanquish mantra of 1967. This Lagos, there are landlords that will not give an Igbo man a shop to rent, not to talk of a flat, because they will say Igbos, when they come to the environment, they will spread like cancer. So there are many Igbos who will not agree with Dr. Umahi, Senator Umahi, who will say that he's speaking like that because
Professor Umahi.
Yes, he is pro-Tinubu, or that he's in government. Number two is that beyond Igbo land, one of the problems we have in this Nigeria is that all of us feel marginalized. Yoruba people, are you not aware that Yoruba people also say they've been marginalized? That's why.
I heard that from you.
Yes,
this morning.
What was the struggle Sunday Igboho all about? Professor Banji Akintoye. In fact, at a time in Ibadan, they were hosting Yoruba Odua nation flags.
Yes, I remember taking this.
Now, why do you think that Northerners are fighting President Tinubu? They are saying that under President Tinubu's administration, they are also being marginalized.
I want Yoruba journalists to understand this morning, afternoon, or night, depending on where you are. The first man to call for the division of Nigeria was a Yoruba man, Mr. Modiyu Adeniyi Oshinowo, and he was killed. Why? He said, if Pakistan can break away from India, if they can disgrace Awolowo the way they did, sooner or later they will be defecating on our heads. They will be using our head as a WC, as toilet. This man said this thing in 1960 as you were celebrating your useless flag independence. A Yoruba man, a visionary, Modiyu Adeniyi Oshinowo said, if we allow this nonsense to continue, they will come into our land and they will take it. And it's happening to you today. And Yoruba journalists is very hard. Prescribed IPOB, prescribed our nation, our country. Zoological Republic of Nigeria, a Yoruba man. Let me use your term, secessionist. The foremost secessionist in Nigeria is a Yoruba man, Mr. Modiyu Adeniyi Oshinowo. I tweeted it. Go to my Twitter, you will see it there. Because you don't know history, you have no regard for knowledge and education. But here we educate you, we enlighten you. We bring to your understanding things that you would rather not know about. You run away from it, we bring it to your attention. Pakistan was with India, Bangladesh, all of them. Very soon Kashmir will be free. We are not one people. Why don't you get into your skull? Britain had all of them together as one country, as one India. They said, no, we are not together. They said to the white man, with due respect, we are not the same people.
Nnamdi Kanu began his warning several years ago. He never missed any single weekly broadcast. Every single thing happening in Nigeria today, Nnamdi Kanu foresaw it.
They have turned their attention to the West. They are forcibly occupying their land and telling them that they cannot do anything about it. A whole presidency in a country openly and brazenly supporting terrorists. All of you watching and listening all over the world, you know that Miyetti Allah is a terrorist organization. You know that. They have killed. They have said that Benue State is theirs for the taking as a spoil of war. All of you are aware of it. You know what they are doing. Anywhere you have Fulani headsmen, terrorists for that matter, they tell you, oh, they are pastoralists. They are allowed to do their businesses in the forest. All of you are aware of it. But you kept quiet, hoping that somehow Tinubu will emerge as the president, or an Igbo man will come as the president, and your family will start enjoying. But in the meantime, you have no more farmlands, you have no more forests, you have nowhere you can call your own home. The same stupidity exhibited by Hausa peasants that enabled Fulani to take Sokoto from them, that enabled Fulani to take Katsina from them, that enabled Fulani to take even Kanu from them. Every Hausa land is occupied either by a Fulani emir or a Fulani governor. Some of you don't want to reason, you don't ever learn that the main aim of Fulani is to conquer your land and enslave you. Look at Hausa people today. As I wrote yesterday, they are worse than a discarded tissue paper. They are worth nothing. Only their language is what is relevant in their lives. Everything else is lost. All of you are repeating the exact same mistakes that the Hausas made. That is why they are in trouble. And that is why they can never ever come out of it. They are all suffering from what I would an advanced version of the Stockholm Syndrome. Can you imagine that these people came into their land and took it over and they cannot do anything about it? Hausa is gone. It took Fulani very many years before they came out of their shell to say we are Fulani. Remember before, many years ago, they told you we are Hausa Fulani. We are Hausa Fulani. Because that time their subjugation of the Hausa race hasn't been completed. Now they have completed it. Have they not completed it? And what is happening right now? I ask you, what is happening now? Fulani have now come out to tell you we are Fulani people. Is that not what they are saying now? They are not telling you we are Fulani. No more Hausa Fulani. What does that tell you? That the Hausa race no longer exists.
This woman you see here, Nnamdi Kanu, she talk plenty something about the Fulani bandit, and once they take it for granted because she is an Igbo man. I told you it before, Igbo people are meant to save this nation, and one because there's a country there for hand of people where they know here, they take it for granted. How can I know where Chevy that they touch everybody? Now I go later rethink. I want you peaceful.
There's something that we need to understand. We are not the force to seek what we are seeking for. We are not the force to ask for freedom. The template is there. The journey is clear. But who is following that journey? That's the essence of going through some of those things that some people don't want us to talk about some individuals. They will say, it's a waste of time. Don't talk about the person. You are giving them promotion. I don't believe that. But I'm not here for that. Please like the video and subscribe in case if you are new. We are going to go through this important update. Very, very important, to be honest, because that is where to go. That is where to go. Many of you are not following this update. Maybe I'm just saying. But let's quickly touchlight it. As you can see, the publication was made 10 hours ago. Okay, as of time of recording this video is 10 hours ago. From my own end, Department of Foreign Affairs, Sovereign Memorandum, the genetic blueprint of the Lati 2024 Declaration of Restoration. This Sovereign Memorandum of Universal Realignment is the terminal capstone of the 2026 trajectory. It establishes the United States of Biafra (USB) not as a regional disruptor, but as a genetic blueprint for restore global civilization. By observing and applying the logic of Ordinan, okay, it offers a Pacific handshake to all nations, converting the tragedy of the past into a source of infinity collaboration, while simultaneously locking out the possibility of a return to colonial replacement tools in bracket Nigerian system. One, the genetic blueprint, the Chi as universal law. All right, the United States of Biafra hereby ascertain that our restoration is the genetic blueprint for all nations. We have uncovered the pattern of the past to reveal a raw truth. Number one, every nation possesses a unique collective Chi, divine frequency. Number two, when a nation is forced into a replacement tool, like the 1914 colonial alignment, colonial amalgamation, that is one that took place in Nigeria, okay, it is Chi. Its Chi is sophisticated, okay, like if Chi is sophisticated, leading to war, poverty, and ecological rupture. Number two, the Britain example. By reclaiming our authentic being, we have provided a formula for all nations to decouple from Nigeria, which is, I don't know, I think the poisonous tree, Nigeria, okay, and return to their organic sovereign excellence. The covenant of forgiveness and reconciliation. The USB, United States of Biafra government, on behalf of Biafran people, hereby issues a sovereign proclamation of forgiveness. One, release of past. Despite the 1967 to 1970 genocide and a decade-long arbitrary detention of our leaders, we honor no ill. We harbor no ill like grudges. Why towards any government or people? We don't hold grudges or anger against any institution or individual, like enablers, like go on. You understand? Bianco Juku is following suit, and so many of them. Or when you see, like the people, the US now are trying to provoke that kind of anger, but the US government is saying that based on what happened in the past, we are not going there to, we are not seeking for freedom because we want to revenge. You know what I mean? Yeah, you do. We are not seeking for freedom because we just have bitterness about you. What we are doing is for it not to happen again and to save lives. Number two, transcendence of the plight. The transcendence of the plight. We acknowledge that those who participated in our subjugation, we were themselves trapped in the human being. Like they trapped themselves, okay? Dirty man, okay, hallucination. They trapped themselves hallucinating. We forgive the verse for the programming of the architect. We forgive the vessel for the programming of the architect. Number three, the new dawn. We move forward in truth. We seek no reparations that diminish others. We seek only the restoration of reality. The peace part, coherence and authenticity. Coherence and authenticity. That is the headline of this one that we're going to go through now. This gateway is grounded in coherence, ensuring that no loophole of ambiguity remains for future conflict. Yeah, so whatever we are going to do in agreement, in collaboration, in togetherness as a different entity, as a different country, we are not coming or holding you or deciding anything based on what you have done also in the past, but based on the future and the current situation. So no fear, don't have any grudges. See us, take us the way you see us, but let it not happen again. Like what they normally say, I forgive you, but I did not forget. So when somebody say forgive and forget, that is to me, I see that a way of calling you that you are moron. Because how can it not be? When he said forgive and forget, how can I forgive that you murdered my mother, or you raped my mother, you slaughtered my sisters, my brothers, you invaded my home? I cannot forgive. I can forgive that, but I cannot forget that. Forgetting that is that you are wishing that you want us to have memory loss, which is another way of insulting us. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean that we still remember that, but we are not holding it against you. You know what I mean? Don't see anybody that don't feel comfortable with that kind of statement. Don't want you. They just don't want your existence. That's what I can say about it. Friends to all. That's number one. Friends to all. The United States of Biafra is a neutral nation. We stand for all and against none. We offer our ancient knowledge and technological innovation as a gift to humanity. They can see that, they can testify that. Mutual collaboration. We invite all nations to engage with the Britain Maritime Hub and Isusu financial model. Isusu financial model. I think this is I think I heard this word last time from PM, and it has to do with Finland. If I'm not mistaken. Anyway, let's continue. Our resources, oil, gas, and intellect are non-claim assets available for the sheer prosperity of a multipolar world. Number 3, protection of sovereignty. While we are friends to all, this procession block all loophole for a return to allied subjugation. Alien subjugation, okay? Alien subjugation. We recognize the sovereignty of every nation's chief, and we demand the same in return. Do not bring to us because you want to do this new what they call the new world order and all that. You know, bringing genetically modified, agricultural produce to and pushing it on us to sugar and farm it and for us to start developing, you know what I mean? All this kind of, health issue that some that will result to health problem and all that. Do not our chief forbid that. Man sleeping with man, you know what I mean? Women, marrying animal, that kind of thing. Our chief, we respect your chi. It may be your chi is okay, is contented with it, but they say our own, please, can you give us a break? That's what I can make out of this one. There are so many other things you can make out of it, though, but I just want to highlight some of the part that I feel like we need to hear in this video. Another line is the real alignment, moving forward together. Collaboration, togetherness as a people that actually want to live and let live. The 2026 restoration is the terminal point of the replacement to era. We offer this path to peace to the international community as a roadmap for number 1, educational decolonization, moving from the vast programming to chi manifestation globally. Number 2, ecological restoration, healing the earth by treating it as a sacred heritage, not as a state-owned deity. Number 3, judicial integrity, replacing the recognition trap with the law of authentic pain. Okay. Another line is conclusion. The song of universal peace. The gateway to colonialism is closed, but the gate to love, peace is wide open. The United States of Biafra is the manifestation of restored frequency. We wish no bad to any government, leader, president, prime minister, global elite, and every consciousness behind the scene. We wish only for the sun of truth to rise over every nation as it has risen over us and heal us, all from within. The path is clear. The chi is awakened. The restoration is universal. African Union. So now this, they attack this African Union. What you need to understand is this: as you are seeking for recognition, the world need to hear how you see other nation, how you see humanity, what your value system means for you, how you present it, how you can live and coexist with it, with other people's belief system. Don't forget that we are living in a world that people have different ideology and different their belief system, their norms could be remarkably different from yours. But how do you design yourself to coexist with them? Are you going to force it with other people? No nation want to hear that, and that is why they like this now, not the issue, because they want to force the ideology on every other person without respecting other people's belief system and their chi. We cannot be a party to that. So I love this write-up. I'm very, very happy with it. And it's coming from the Department of Foreign Affairs, United States of Biafra government. Let me know what you think about all we discussed so far, based on what I present to you now.
Any day that all of you gang up to support your one Nigeria garbage, the more you're digging your collective grave. Nigeria can never ever be fixed. It's broken beyond repair. Can never be fixed. Look at Sultan of Sokoto talking rubbish. The spiritual leader, whatever rubbish he is of the zoo. Sultan of Sokoto, that he was in the army. That war is not good. But you Fulanis are the ones living war, everybody. You took over the whole of Plateau. And you came down into Benue. Your people were at also one, massacring people. Then you never talked about war. As soon as we rose up and said enough is enough, now this war language starts to come into your lips. Do you think we are foolish? Do you think we are... Go and bring all the BBCs of this world, every propagandist for neocolonialists, gang them, bring them together against Biafra agitation. You're wasting your time. Bring them against ESN, you're wasting your time. Arrest all you like. But I'm just warning them. If you're a policeman involved in the arrest of innocent people, all I need to do is to go down on my knees and pray and ask God, please, may unknown gunmen locate you and they will find you. Because God answers my prayers. So all those police stations involved in all this raid know that your turn is coming. It's only a matter of time, it will come. Since you want anarchy, you will get anarchy. Since that is what you want. You people, you don't like people that play it gently by the rules. No, not in the zoo. That is how you have been taking over our land, raping our women, abducting us and killing us. Want the same thing to happen to you? Do you want the same thing to happen to your families, to your villages? Do you want your towns, let's say Ogomosho, to be renamed into a Fulani name? Do you want Onisha to answer a Fulani name? Forget all the nonsense about unity of Nigeria. All they are uniting against is your common interest. Unless you prefer epileptic power supply, unless you prepare to live your whole life without running water, unless you want to live in abject poverty and deprivation, your only alternative is a revolution. Let nobody discourage you. All the countries of the world doing very, very well, they all went through a revolution. You must go through it. If you don't go through it, you can never ever survive. As a people, Fulani will take you over. As simple as that. This very day, we are making it known to the whole world that the Muslim extremist dictatorship masquerading as a secular democratic government must be demolished. It must be demolished for you to survive. They have to be demolished. If you do not demolish them, your lives will end very, very miserably. I assure you. I assure you. The zoo is on its knees. Everybody knows that the zoo called Nigeria is on its knees. Who doesn't know that? Everybody knows. Nothing is functioning. You are all aware of it. When they say go and register for NIM or whatever, NIN or whatever rubbish is called, all of you took out without legislation, without any laws. Fulani can control you however they like. Once they announce it, Yoruba newspapers very foolishly and stupidly will support them because they want Tinubu as the president. And you are all dying every blessed day. You are all dying every day. Had you people risen up to say that what is happening in Nigeria is bad, there is no way that Pastor Ranti's daughter will not be alive today. That is the price you pay for duplicity. That is the price you pay for treachery. That is the price you will continue to pay until you rise up and say enough is enough. It is up to you to do it. You did it during NSAS. You can do it again. Can you imagine Fulani people telling you, if you remove Fulanis from Yoruba forest, imagine Fulani telling you, if you remove them from your ancestral lands, there will be war, and you are panicking. And you have not asked yourself, why are they not saying the same thing about the East? Why did they not say to Eastern Security Network? Why did they not say to me, if you don't stop evacuating Fulani terrorists from the forest, there will be war? Because they know. They understand psychologically that you don't have what it takes to resist them. Do you know why Borno State is still alive? Why you still have the Kanuri people in Borno today? Was because they resisted the Fulani centuries ago. You have to go back to history to understand how Nigeria came into existence. Fulani has been expanding from day one, from Senegambia. All the way from Senegambia, they've been expanding, and now they are in Okigwe. All the way from Senegambia, they are now in Okigwe. And you're asking us to somehow fold our hands and keep quiet because of 2023, because one idiot is going to come out to become a president, because of that rubbish, because of that nonsensical notion, we should fold our hands and wait until we are overrun by the Janjaweed from the Sahel. Is that how reasonable people think? Is that how people that wish to survive as a race, is that how they reason? It is very, very shocking that some of you do not understand what the Fulanis have in store for you. Very, very soon it is going to happen, and when it happens, your eyes will clear, and about whom you will see it very clearly. I was warning you in 2014, 2015, 2016. They said he's a warmonger. He's a warmongering. I went to America and I told World Igbo Congress that this war you are avoiding is going to come to your villages. They said, no, it's not going to happen. What is happening today?
The president should get to know that it has gotten to a point that we who are supporters, who are members of the APC, we can no longer keep quiet. The president must rise to the occasion. You know why I say we you not see the truth and you are afraid to say it because you will die? We must open, Mr. President. The nation is on fire. The president must rise to the occasion. We must rise to the occasion. We must bring in people to save this country, or else we will be consumed. Every one of us will have a chapter for history. Whenever the history of this period will be written, whatever is our position, we have a chapter. We cannot keep quiet any longer. It has gotten to a point that we cannot sleep with our two eyes closed. We are not free. Our children are not free. The president must rise to the occasion. There's no nation that is so powerful that doesn't need support of other nations. Individual cannot say you will leave the war without any other person with you. So we must rise. The situation is our security system has collapsed. It has failed. And because it has failed, we need to look for foreign support. It costs Nigeria nothing. Forget the ego, forget the superiority of Nigeria in African nations. Today, we are facing serious problems. If our nation is to survive this period, I'm not in doubt that the security architecture we have today cannot cope with what we are facing. Every part of this country is threatened. From the north to the south, nobody is safe. Nobody can travel 50 kilometers in our nation. I feel like shedding tears for a country that we grew up, where nobody harasses you when you travel from Lagos to Maiduguri. I done it in times past. Today I cannot travel from here to Kaduna to Niger State where I was born. The president must know that this is a bad time for our nation. We must look for foreign support to save this nation. This is my position, Mr. President. We must rise to it. They are killing people in the east, in the west, in the south, in the north. We should shut down the National Assembly. Let's shut down. If we cannot save this country, we stay in our homes. Our country is bleeding. People are in poverty. There's no food. People are hungry. Insecurity is threatening us. We cannot pretend. It's better we are not here. Than to not see that here. People are dying. Every day Nigerians are dying. We must rise to the occasion. And submit, Mr. President.
You see all these governors will be saying that they support Tinubu, and when they do as if they don't know anything about Biafra, when they do as if they don't know anything about Mazina the Kalu, now them be the main major problem we will get about Biafra. Now them. And now them know why Mazina the Kalu no one come out. I know see they don't make sure say they shut down president, they tell president say if you bring out this man, he go be our problem for our Southeast. Now he be the main problem for Southeast. See distraction go there. We be say Mazina the Kalu, everything Mazina the Kalu they talk na truth. You know, say anytime we be say person they talk about freedom and we they talk about how to liberate everyone, you go see one person go there against it. Anywhere we be say that they talk about how to even people will come out when they talk about the law for masses, but people they kick against them because of what na good thing. So Mazina the Kalu being in detention now, orchestrated plan, and all the whole governors know the truth. Both Alex Otio, no man, in fact, both Alex Otio, both Dave Umahi, both this governor Hopos Odema, all of them know. All of them, they don't do their meeting. No, say if they release Mazina the Kalu now, they think will affect their own political ambition, and people now go to hate Mazina the Kalu instead of to hate them. Now waiting, they know all these things. So the best way to silence this, and that's the truth, and nothing but the truth. The best way to silence everything and to make sure say Mazina the Kalu be in detention. And then, as the judge don't declare, say they don't sentence him, so that the matter go just calm down, so that they don't go to put pressure. But one thing I want to tell everyone is that Biafra is a journey that I've come to stay, is a destiny that must be fulfilled. God already marked and say it must come to pass. No matter how anybody tries to thwart them. It took the children of Israel so many years to reach their promised land, but they reached their promised land. So as long as say God orchestrated Biafra for the coming of Biafra, my brother, my sister, forget about them. Biafra will come. No matter anything we be say they try to plan, there will be a time where we say they go just tire. They say onye keji onye kenala jonwe. The more they hold Biafra, they hold themselves. For Nigeria to progress, to go forward now, to make sure say they divide this country, make Biafra go. Even though say they don't want to divide, I mean to make they divide, give Biafra, make Biafra go. Then they feel money. They go see say competition go there. They go sit up. They go want just sit up because they no go want just it make shame no card them say the Biafra come out from them and Biafra they do well. And Mazina can make one statement say once they declare Biafra, they go work 75 years to make sure say Biafra become the best in the world. And which is true. It's possible. Because if you look at the individuals of people we make what Biafra, you go not see the Biafrans, Igbos get the potential energy to make sure say they be one of the best in the whole world. They get that charisma in them. Well, I'm not going to just talk much. Make sure you share your own thought at the comment section and write freedom for Mazina the Kalu and freedom for the people of Biafra. Share this video to everyone so that everybody will see what thing they go on. Thank you, my lovely people.